Our lecture today will be dealing with the nature and purpose of law. The law is a system of rules imposed on citizens. Its mechanism ensures that all citizens abide by it and that society is kept safe without any obstructions. Law can be categorized in many ways, but as of now, we'll be looking at two of them. The first way to categorize law would be to split it into public law and private law. Public law looks at the relationship between a state and its citizens. It can be broken down even further to form constituents in criminal law, constitutional law, and administrative law. Private law, on the other hand, deals with the law between individuals. Private law can be divided further into integral components of the law. These components are contract law, tort law, trust law, property law, and family law. The other way to look at it would be to categorize law into criminal law and civil law. Criminal law covers crimes against the state, such as murder, whereas civil law, which is similar to private law, governs matters between individuals. You'll find that there are many ways to differentiate these two branches. In criminal law, the state prosecutes the defendant, whereas in civil law, a claimant initiates proceedings by bringing an action against the defendant. Both branches use different courts. Criminal law is dealt within criminal courts, whereas civil law cases are dealt within civil courts. The standard of proof in criminal cases is required to be beyond reasonable doubt, whereby the defendant is either convicted or acquitted. In civil cases, the standard of proof is on a balance of probabilities, whereby the claimant will either win or lose. In criminal law cases, the aim of the courts is to punish the offender and protect society. For example, the offender will be put into imprisonment or be ordered to do community service. The aim of the courts in civil cases, however, is to ensure that those who have suffered losses or injuries as a result of someone else's actions are compensated. The courts have shown that this compensation could be in the form of damages, injunctions, or specific performance. Criminal law courts and civil law courts follow somewhat different court structures. Let's take a look at the civil law structure first. For the civil law courts, the Supreme Court, formerly House of Lords, is the apex court in the UK. The Supreme Court is followed in the hierarchy by the Civil Division of the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal is followed by the High Court, which has three divisions: the Chancery Division, the Queen's Bench Division, and the Family Division. Below the High Court stands the County Court and the Magistrates Court. Now, let's compare this structure with the criminal court structure. As in civil cases, the Supreme Court is also the highest court for criminal cases. It is followed by the Criminal Division of the Court of Appeal, this followed by the Crown Court, and then the Magistrates Court. In criminal cases, all proceedings are started in the Magistrates Court, but not all are heard there. The Magistrates Court will commit the more serious offenses to the Crown Court. To pitch you a summary, even though the English court system is divided into civil courts and criminal courts, both branches of law share courts that are common to both systems, such as the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal.